morning, lovelies. I am just getting back from a cafe. Do you want to see what's in my bag? Okay, fine, I'll show you. Let us first do an OOTD. Fit check for my napalm era. Shoes are Cozy Island. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but when I was driving, I got like, I don't know. Do you see that little stain? If you're gonna wear cute heels, ladies, do not wear them while you are driving, because who the heck knows what's all up under there by the brakes and stuff. Super cute, very comfortable. Jeans are Abercrombie and Fitch. Vegan leather jacket. How cute, guys. I got this for Christmas from one of my best friends. It fits me perfectly. It has zipped pockets. It's so cute. But this jacket made its debut this weekend. So did the bag, by the way. Let's see. Turtleneck bodysuits. Nothing crazy. You guys have seen me in the turtlenecks like all of the time. Necklace was a Christmas present from Madewell. My earrings are from Ana Luisa. Hair is mine. We can put the jacket away now that we're home. This is the outfit of the day. This bag, if you can see that, is my tote from Good Totes, Going Places. This is the tote I was gonna take with me. It's pretty spacious, has a laptop compartment. I decided against it. I finished The Devil Wears Prada 2 last night. And I said, no, I cannot leave my house looking crazy because would Andy? No. This bag looks big enough and it's super cute. In hindsight, I think it's literally like 2 inches too small. I think my Mac is a 15-inch. So next time I do any sort of ooting, as Anya would say from Spy Family, I think I'm actually gonna bring that bag. Okay, bag tour. Let's do this thing. Zipper ASMR. We have my laptop. And I just want somebody to comment down below because I am matchy aesthetic to the T. So my laptop is this like tan color. My Apple Watch band is also like a neutral color. My turtleneck is a neutral color. My shoes are a neutral color. So someone comment down below because I think this is the most matchy I've ever been. This is my laptop. Then we've got my Logitech. I call this my traveling keyboard because it is more compact than literally all the other ones that I own. And it's Bluetooth. It doesn't take up a lot of space. I do love bringing this. It is the Logitech Pebble Keys 2 K380S. I do travel with that if I'm doing work in a library or a cafe. I also have the Lippy, of course. Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. Obsessed with these. Definitely more hydrating than Summer Fridays, but I feel like Summer Fridays is more hype than this one, if that makes sense. And then my friend was even telling me about another lippy that all the girlies are raving about. But until this one's empty, like flat, I'm good on the lippy. I've got a pill pouch full of Advil because I'm a grandma and I get headaches all the time. Can't go anywhere without the Advil. What else? Hair tie. Also a little matchy. This one's like a cute little brown. This is actually one of my favorite hair ties and I can't even remember where I got it from. But I just figured for the hair today, I have never had, this is like 8 tendrils in front of my face, you guys. And I've never had as many. I normally just do like 2 on the sides, you know, like this. Y'all know, you see me all the time. But I was like, how cute would it be just to like put my headband on, like do a little something different. Because then if you're looking at my profile, you can see my gorgeous earrings. And I still have hair framing my face. But I always like to travel with a scrunchie or a hair tie just in case I need to pull her back and channel my inner Violet Baudelaire. Next up, we have this fuzzy velvet notebook. I was gonna do some stuff, like I have to put my PT dates in my calendar, and I was gonna do that at the cafe, and then I literally have like an entire life admin to-do list, and I was gonna try and check some of that stuff off, but you don't. It's Mother's Day, and by the time I got to the cafe, I think it was maybe like 9:30. Side tangent from the what's in my bag for a quick little story time. So I went to this cafe. It's called Session Stand. It is super cute, very spacious. I've only been once before. There was this company, I think they're called Planted Wellness Company, and they do like a traveling herb truck. One of my friends recommended some of their tinctures, and so I checked out all their dried herbs. I checked out some of the little plants. I decided that I have enough plants, and so I didn't end up buying anything, but I wanted to go and get some work done. I thought anything before 10 is going to be great timing because everybody's supposed to be at church, and then the brunch crowd doesn't really get there until like 11, 11:30, 12. I was wrong. There were so many loud, annoying kids. I'm cool with kids. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I'll become a parent, and I hope that, people aren't annoyed by my kids. But, like, why you got your kids running around this cafe, unsupervised, screaming at the top of their lungs? And you've got, like, infants, which love an infant, but, like, they're hungry and they cry all the time. I don't mind as much because, like, they're babies, but, like, why is your 7-year-old screaming at the top of his lungs in a public place? I don't know, man. It just was a lot. There was, like, a lot of noise, so I didn't stay for long. I probably left around, like, 10:30, 10:45, because it was just, like, too much sensory. It was sensory overload. I had my headphones in. I was trying to get some editing done. I did end up having a really nice breakfast, though. I ordered eggs Benedict and just a little drip coffee. Point is, I didn't get done everything that I wanted to get done because I just felt like it was too loud and, like, distracting. This is the back of the notebook, by the way, which I like so much better than the front. I got this from the Dollar Tree, $1.25. Well, I bought them because I like that I like the tactile piece, but I don't like orange. And so I was like, let me open this up because there's nothing special on the inside. But I was like, if I have sloppy handwriting or whatever, or like mess it up, I'll pick the one that I like the least. If you're a notebook girly, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alongside the notebook is my pencil pouch. Inside the pencil pouch, I have my Logitech Lift mouse. Love this thing. Not sponsored, but Logitech, if you want to ever sponsor me one day, let a girl know. I have really weak wrists. I'm on the computer all the time for my 9 to 5. I'm writing all the time. I'm checking emails. Like, it was just too much on my wrist, and I was getting a lot of pain. I ended up buying these, and I love it because, imagine with me, you can literally, look at this. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but like, it's like a game. I don't know. It has like the fluidity of a gaming mouse. It's very easy. Your hand is actually like this instead of like this. And so I also think that helps, and it takes a little bit of getting used to just the side buttons and the clicks. Love this. I cannot go anywhere without one, not even to work. I brought a really small suction. I was going to use it as a phone stand, imagine, phone stand, whatever, but I didn't even end up taking it out because, like I said, it just was like really chaotic in the cafe. I did end up finding a good seat, though. If I go back, I would choose that seat again. What else is in here? Oh, if you don't know what a koozie is, it's like that thing that you put your can in the summertime. I'm not a beer person, but like you put your beer in or whatever. If the bottle or the can is cold, the condensation doesn't get all over your hands. If you turn your cozy, I think it's called a koozie, inside out, it is a very good mouse pad. So if you're ever out in public, look how small this is. Literally, this is my hand. I guess I should do it like that. Like, so thin, so small, so easy to carry around and take with you. Fits the mouse. Like, mice don't need a lot of space or a lot of room. So for me, I was like, just in case there's a surface that, like, I don't really know how to explain it, but I know you know what I'm talking about. Not every surface is compatible with a computer mouse. And sometimes, like, you need a mouse pad for a reason. So I decided to turn a koozie into a mouse pad, and that worked out really well for me. What else is in here? I feel like I should have probably, like, planned in actual order, but, we can both be surprised by what we're pulling out. We've got 5011 pens and pencils. If you know, you know. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. I have these coffee pens. This one is afternoon tea, espresso, and then this one's milk tea. These ones I love for writing, taking notes. I brought 2 regular backup pens, one of which was in green because I could check things off and it would be, I don't know, green, done, completed. I love these little fine liner pens because, oops, they make my handwriting look really good. This is a 0.38 millimeter fine liner pen in black. I don't know, I got a set from Amazon. I use them in my planner. I'm convinced that good handwriting is about practice, but good handwriting is also about the pen or the pencil that you use. If you give me a chicken scratch pen, I'm gonna have chicken scratch writing. If you give me a 0.38 millimeter pen, I'm gonna have beautiful cursive writing. Same thing with these. I don't know if it has the millimeter actually on the, but it's one of those like inky pens. So all the pens. I also brought with me a mechanical pencil. Don't really know why, but I was like, just in case. Honestly, I need to keep the mechanical pencil with my planner because there's so many times that I schedule something and then something changes and I have to scratch it out, which is okay. But like now we have the option to write those things that might be up in the air in a pencil. Then two more regular pens. This one is a 0.5 millimeter. So I was like, oh, what if I don't want to use the 0.38? Like, what if I need the 0.5? I'm out in public. Girl, you don't need that many pens. But I brought this one. It has a little like thumb finger grip or whatever these are called. I brought a sparkly gel pen. And don't really know why I decided to bring all of these pens, but I didn't even end up using a single one. So next time I go to a cafe, I think I'll probably just pick like 4, like one of each type. So I'll probably bring this one. Actually, we could go through it right now real quick. I'll bring this one, this one. I only need one of these. I will bring the mechanical pencil and probably the green one just in case because it has color. And the rest of them I will put, oh, is that everything? That just seems like such a light bag, you guys. I'm sorry. I thought this would be more, just as I said, I thought it would be more dramatic. I have snacks. If you know, you know, can never go anywhere without snacks. I'm a big Mentos person versus gum. I think gum is bad for your teeth anyway. I don't want to have to like have it all day until I can find a trash can. You know what I'm saying? So a couple of Mentos just in case. Oh, my hand sanitizer. Oh, love. So these, it's the Be Pure brand moisturizing hand sanitizer with hyaluronic acid. And this one is champagne scented. So if y'all are familiar with, I'm like blinking on the brand now. Oh, that really popular really popular hand sanitizer. This is from the Dollar Tree. My fluid ounce is more than the other one. I have an insane amount because I went crazy and I have a bunch of different smells. There's probably one of these in every single bag that I own at this point. Never go anywhere without a good hand sanitizer. What else is in here? Oh, this is the wrist rest. So before I was literally just using like this, imagine, kind of like put your hand, I don't know, it matches up really well. And then you would like, you know, use your mouse and like your wrist literally has like a place to rest. But I didn't end up using this because I had my Logitech and I forgot about this one. So I keep an air tag around things like my keys, my purse, my passport. I have an air tag for what I call going on an outing, which that's this one. You never know, you guys. My luggage, if I'm traveling, I'll sneak it into the zipper pouch where your laundry bag goes because I'm always losing stuff anyway. Then heaven forbid your stuff gets stolen. So that's in there. Last thing is the stand. Yes, I did cave on an Insta ad and I bought this stand. Do I have regrets? Heck no, you guys. Oh my gosh. Even in the cafe I was at, there's all these people like hunched over like this and like been there, done that. But I have chronic back pain. So I bought this stand. How cute. Isn't it cool? So I was literally, you can set it up in like 2 seconds. It rotates. This is the bottom. It's an X. It was really sturdy. And then this to me is kind of like your height lever. So if I want my thing to be taller, I will put it like this. If I want my laptop to be like a little bit lower, I'll put this down and then you can lower this part. This also comes apart like this. And then this slides out and there are 2 hooks, not sponsored, but like if y'all want to sponsor me. So there's 2 little feet like this that hold your laptop in place. If I wanted my screen to be kind of lower, then I lower it with this. I figure out the tilt with this, and then you sit it like this. Imagine with the laptop. If I was working with somebody else or in a meeting, I can literally just like show them my computer screen. It's revolutionary, and then like turn it back to myself. I did bring this with me, and no regrets. So this was its first time out of the house. Maybe you're like me. Sometimes I feel a little bit of anxiety around like leaving my house. Sometimes. That's just because I haven't done a thing before. I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know how it's going to be. Well, you're never going to know how it's going to be unless you go. It's kind of like being a beginner. You will always be a beginner unless you begin. So she did very well on her first outing, and I definitely will be carrying this around with me. It comes with a bag, you guys. Isn't it cute? It's literally, well, I have small arms, but a little bit past my forearm. So it's not even huge. It feels heavy in the sense of like, it feels like it's good quality. I think that's everything. And then the bag. I don't know if you can see, but very spacious. If I bring my laptop out, I would probably use a different bag. If I'm bringing my iPad and my Kindle or maybe my journals, I would probably bring this. How cute is this? If you like these kind of videos, on this channel, I share hobbies, productivity tips, daily vlogs, and more to help you build a life you don't need a vacation from. Thank you for joining me for I think this is my first ever What's in My Bag video online. Wow! Thank you for joining me for we could call this What's in My Cafe bag. If you like this kind of yappy videos, hit subscribe, share with a friend. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep it cozy.